I hope that doesn't come through the headphones, bro. All right, cool. It might be live. Let me just play. All right, so welcome to the first ever Stocklist Live, where we take you through just a whole bunch of different things, man. We're going to have fun with it. What we got? The hot topics?
Hot topics.
Fan phone in.
That's it.
Well, we don't have any fans yet, but obviously live phone in and our hot stocks as well.
That's it.
Yeah. So we'll probably go straight in with our news of the day.
News of the day.
All right, cool stuff. Let me get it up. So what's the first one?
All right, so the first one is ITV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me get the ITV up so I can tell you guys about Piers Morgan and what he's done. So, the news regarding ITV is the fact that the stock has dropped. Let me get it up. Bear with us. Technical difficulties and stuff. So, ITV stock. All right, so as you can see, the stock is down 3.8% throughout the whole of today, and that's because allegedly, what's his name, Piers Morgan has left ITV, and because of that, people are angry. People are selling their stocks. People are not happy.
Yeah,
Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%. He came at a time to ITV when ITV was struggling for ratings, good ratings, because especially with the morning show, because the BBC had a lot of people who were tuned into that, because you get a wider perspective from different sorts of people.
Yeah.
Whereas ITV was just coming at one angle, so they got Piers Morgan in, who they knew could give a controversial sort of view, and he increased their ratings from around.
But do you think it worked though? Like
In terms of ratings, it went from, I think at one point before it was between 300k to 600k who were watching ITV Good Morning before he came in. Once he came in, it went past a million mark. Damn. Especially because we're in lockdown, people have time to watch TV. But also people like controversial figures, so they want to hear what a controversial figure has to say. Everyone knew that Piers Morgan didn't like Meghan, but they still tuned in just to hear what he had to say. Yeah.
And it's crazy because the show Good Morning even brought Piers Morgan on to talk about positive stuff. Yeah. So the show, it was supposed to be controversial, but it was supposed to be positive at the same time, dealing with people's mental health and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know how it went so toxic. It just went a bit left. But yeah, going back to the topic, he was definitely an asset to ITV, and he definitely impacted the stock. Yeah. So right now, what are you telling people?
If you're on ITV, they got shows like Love Island coming back in the summer, but then it's like, is it going to really be the same without Caroline Flack as a presenter? Also, the fact that with Love Island, we know that it's not going to be filmed in, where is it, South Africa?
Yeah, somewhere.
Possibly not.
Sometimes it's even Spain.
Spain sometimes, yeah. Like there's so many different factors that will affect that show. So is it really going to be the same as watching Love Island for 2-3 years ago?
That's true.
Yeah.
So the question
ITV are lacking content at the moment, so I wouldn't go near it personally.
The stock wise.
Yeah, stock wise, I wouldn't go near it.
No, I agree. Yeah, right now, to be honest, anything on the English Stock Exchange or the London Stock Exchange is a myth. Yeah. So I definitely wouldn't go near ITV either. Yeah. So guys, run, man. Yeah. So what's next?
Yeah, Roblox.
Okay.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Roblox is the new in thing for kids, where you download some sort of app and you get a wide range of games. You can also chat on it as well. And during the pandemic, as loads of kids have been at home, they've been able to talk to their friends through it, buy game, play games. And also as well, people are what's the word?
Really engaged.
People
are really engaged in Roblox. Like those kids, like my niece, for example, loves Roblox.
Spending hours on it,
bruv. And her and her mates just playing these silly little games, bruv.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But all of it is beneficial for anybody that's, trying to approach the Roblox stock.
It's true. Yeah. So leading on to the stock. So before they IPO'd, it was predicted that their IPO price will be $45, and it peaked at, was it 60
plus, innit?
60 plus. Yeah. It peaked at 60 plus.
Yeah.
The future's bright for Roblox, but again, like we always say, IPOs don't really mean much if we don't know what the company's growth strategy is, and also why they decided to IPO as well.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a company doesn't need to go public. So there must have been a reason they're going public. Is it because
it's
wider
usually to raise
exposure,
money,
raise money?
To raise funds.
But what are they using the money for, and what are their plans? Yeah,
that's gonna require deep analysis into Roblox to actually understand that.
Yeah.
So is it a stock that you'll be looking at, or how do you feel about it going forward?
It's a stock that I'll definitely keep my eyes on, but not something that I'll enter at this present moment of time. I really want to see what the CEO has to say about it. I really want to know as well whether they've put in place a plan for the next 3 to 4 years.
Do you think they have?
As of yet, I don't think so. I think their main focus was at least getting the company public. That was their main focus. Yeah. And there was big pressure on them, being as they were the first company to go public directly. So outside of a SPAC in 2021. So there was huge pressure to cross over that line. So as I was saying about the share price, it was predicted to be $45, and they IPO'd at $64.50.
They went in.
That's really good. Yeah,
I'm rating that.
Yeah.
Have you got another news article for us before I get my final one?
So GameStop, something GameStop is something that's been in the news towards the end of 2020 and also the 2021. We've just heard of it non-stop alongside the likes of AMC. With GameStop, personally, I'm not a fan of it simply because
it's just a hype stock.
Yeah, it's a hype stock, but then when you look at the fundamentals behind it as well,
nothing.
They should have gone digital ages ago. Knowing that the PS5, the Xbox was coming out, they should have really capitalized by making sure their stores are fully digital and doing all of that transition way before the release of the consoles. They didn't do that, and they were struggling because no one's going to their stores to buy consoles simply because we're in a lockdown. So when I was seeing that their share price was low at the time, I thought, let me avoid it. So now that people are gathering together trying to increase the share price, you just know that people are trading this based on emotions.
They're forcing it. They're literally forcing it, and it doesn't make sense.
So all it takes is a group of people or a hedge fund who have a lot of money to short this, and that's it.
That's it, done.
That's it.
Yeah. And to be honest, if you hold a stock because the fundamentals are so bad, like they literally have nothing behind them, it's only a matter of time before naturally they go down anyway. And if you look at consumer behavior as well in terms of like the way we even buy games, no one goes to the shop to buy games. Even after lockdown, people are still not going to go to the shop to buy games. People are still going to, in terms of the consoles, people are still going to order off Amazon. People are still going to order off very.co.uk. Do you know what I'm saying? All these online shops, AO.com.
If you look at what happened earlier today, so their share price has been up and down. So they started the day at $269, then it went to $347, and then it dropped down by 43%, back down to 198.
Damn,
but
that's too volatile.
At the time of this, as we're recording right now, it's gone back up to 253. It's too volatile, like you said.
Way too volatile. It's nuts. It's actually nuts.
Way too volatile.
I personally wouldn't be able to sleep at night. It's too much for me.
GameStop haven't got a stronghold in the market to be able to say to yourself, I'm going to leave my money in for even a day and know that I won't have any issues.
Nah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'd be sweating.
43% in 20 minutes.
43%
to 30 minutes that the share price dropped. That's just crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. I don't know, man. I personally wouldn't, and I'd advise all my friends stay away from all of that madness. If people are doing it on what's that platform, Reddit, if all these Reddit guys are coming together doing crazy things, it doesn't mean you also have to get involved.
Exactly.
You know what
Everyone's
I'm saying?
looking for the next get rich scheme, innit?
I think that's what the problem is. That's exactly what the problem is. And I feel like as a person with common sense, you should try and stay as far away from all of that as possible.
Have you ever seen 3 to 4 million people, or however many million people it is, all get rich at once?
Never. Bro, there it is. People forget that this stock stuff is a zero-sum game. For one to go up, one must come down. So for you to collect money, someone else must lose money. And bro, it's a constant.
They're not gonna let that many people become rich at once.
It's actually impossible. It's actually impossible. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless actual wealth is created in the world, then obviously that wealth can get spread across everybody. But if it's all the same and one person wants to gain wealth, somebody has to lose the wealth. Anyway, what were you gonna say? I just literally interrupted you.
No, I was literally gonna say exactly what you said. The people who will be losing a lot will be big hedge funds. And they don't want to be losing that much. No way.
And bro, you have to remember, they actually control the market. It's what people forget. That the hedge funds are the people. Like the hedge fund managers are the people who phone these CEOs and ask them, what's going on?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Of course. So for you to be chasing, so for you to think you can beat a hedge fund manager, you're smoking something.
With your measly £1,000 or £100.
£500. Hey, mate. Get out of here! Get out of here! You're just mate.
They're putting in big boy money, not this small change that you think you can do. You can hurt them.
It's actually impossible.
So like we said, if you're involved in Gamestop, good luck. But we wouldn't personally advise.
I wouldn't do anything with that at all.
No.
So for the next story, it's not very fleshed out, but I'll just go into anyway. I just wanted to sort of get an update or give an update with what's happening with Churchill Capital. So it looks like the current stock price is 25 when they actually started the day off at, actually it's not even that bad. It was 26 to start the day off and it fell all the way down to 24.48. So right now it's actually much lower than what it started the day with, and I think it's probably going to keep dropping. In general, it's going to keep dropping anyway until they actually announce something March
the 17th, like we said in the previous episode, is when they're announcing the partnership with Dolby for the sound system. And that's when the share price will probably...
It will jump a little bit.
I think it will get closer to 30, but I don't think that's significant enough to make the share price go back to what it was when it first IPO'd, which was around the 60 mark. Because even... it's true. When it IPO'd at 60. Even if you think of it, now that it's even gone up a little bit, it's still peaked because the share price is less than 50% of what it IPO'd at.
I feel like I need to show people this chart.
That's terrible, bro.
It's actually ridiculous. It's dropped so bad.
It's so bad. Like we said, for me personally, they're a PR company. It's literally what they are, a PR company.
They literally are, bro. They half the people on the board are just big names. You know what I'm saying? No serious track record. I don't know. It's all debatable, but for me, I always tell people you need to look for substance. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally pulling up the chart on the screen now to show people. Hold on 1 second. You'll see it in a second. So you should see the chart now, and I want to see if I can zoom in so that you guys can really see the L. I want to see, I've zoomed in now. That's a bit lagged. Anyway, you can see how big the drop was from 56 or 58 all the way down to today, which is 24.46. I don't think that's going back up, bro.
No.
In fact, even if they announce that Jesus is coming tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Even if they announce that Jesus is coming tomorrow, as long as the company that CCIV have partnered with, which is Lucid, as long as Lucid doesn't say our car's coming out today, or this week or this month, that stock price is not going anywhere.
Do you know what I found funny about Lucid, and the whole CCIV? So obviously CCIV are trying to get their share price up based on the acquisition of Lucid. Lucid haven't got anything tangible for you to say, okay, this asset is good enough.
Yeah.
So the share price of CCIV is going to go up.
Nah.
When you go on Lucid's website, they've got a reservation page where you can enter your card details and reserve. Yeah, March 17th, they're announcing their sound system with Dolby.
Bruv.
So how are they allowing people to reserve the vehicle if the vehicle hasn't got a sound system yet?
They haven't even finalized the sound system. To me, yeah, that is actually mental. Like, I actually can't believe it. I can't believe that they're even getting away with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To me, it's actually mental, like how they can even get away with something like that.
For a luxury car. And also as well, think about it. In this world, have you ever seen a luxury car with a button that allows you to reserve by Apple Pay? If you go on the Lucid, let's go on the Lucid.
I know for a fact Mercedes ain't doing that. Let me go on the website.
Lucid Motors,
Let me
and
see if I
click on
can find
reserve.
it. Okay, hold on. Let me show the people my screen. 1 second. Yes, I got it. All right, so
it's lucidmotors.com.
Lucidmotors.com. Sorry, I can't even spell today. See, when you're live and the pressure's on you, yeah? Forget how to spell. All right, cool. So, what are we looking for?
Reserve.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the reserve button there. This thing's got my computer freezing, fam. All right, cool. Right, so you're actually paying up. Wait.
You got an Apple Pay button if you want to pay quickly, or reserve with your credit card. Have you ever seen a luxury car? Remember, these cars are more expensive than Tesla and Neos.
Yeah. Who
are ahead of the game right now. And you're telling me that for a car who hasn't got a sound system confirmed yet.
We said, should we reserve it now, bro? I've got a credit card, I can reserve it now. Obviously, I don't know if I'll ever be able to pay this price here, this 70k for a vehicle with wheels.
So reservation, if you look at the reservation price, you see that to reserve the lowest end is $300. Mm-hmm. The highest
300k,
end,
you mean?
No, $300 for reservation.
Oh, the reservation price.
Okay, yeah. And the highest reservation fee for the top spec car is $7,500. Either way, that money, once you pay it, there's the likeliness of you even getting to test drive the vehicle.
It's a myth.
It's a myth.
So you're just giving away 7 bags?
Yeah.
What's my man's name again, the CEO?
Michael Klein.
Michael Klein.
Oh, no, but this guy, the Lucid Motors guy, Pete or something, I forgot his name. Peter Rawlinson.
Okay. Yeah. Peter Rawlinson's a serious guy, bro.
Yeah. But if you look at his interviews, he's always saying in his interviews, we got something coming up. He's basically making it seem like once they partner with somebody, they're gonna blow.
They're gonna blow.
Yeah.
Since 2016, they ain't blown.
Nah.
Hey, listen, we need you guys to phone in and tell us what you guys think of this whole Lucid situation, man. Yeah, man. We need you guys to phone in. Give us your take. We're receiving phone calls. Anyway, back to.
So that's
back to the page.
That's my whole take on Lucid Motors. If you agree, fair enough. If you don't agree, fair enough. Either way, since 2016, there's been no vehicle.
There's been no vehicle, bro. It's scary.
Yeah,
it's actually nuts.
It's full of promises, and that's it. And all they've managed to achieve here is go public. But Lucid Motors haven't gone public directly. They've gone public through a SPAC. It just shows the company ain't got no substance.
At all. Zero.
Nah.
Zero substance.
They're not confident enough. They're not. If they were confident enough, they would have got to the stage where they can go public by themselves. They needed to get help from someone who's experienced in getting companies public, which is Michael Klein with CCIV.
Yeah.
And they've done that, and now, what have they got to show for it? Like, what's happening next?
Zero. Nothing.
Okay.
Let's wait and see, innit? They've still got a couple of months to do something.
Yeah.
So, let's give them some sort of benefit of the doubt. Some sort. Yeah. All right, cool. So, I think those are the 4 hot news articles for the day. We're going to go straight on to the 2 hot stocks. Where should your money be sitting this summer? What are you investing in this summer?
Do you want to kick off?
Obviously, we've kind of made an episode about this already, but I already know what I'm gonna say, so I'll just go straight in. Right now, all my money, actually not all my money, but a nice percentage of my portfolio. Is it? No, it's not portfolio. My capital. That's a better word. My capital is going into Uber. Yeah, definitely going into Uber. because I'm just waiting for BJ, Boris Johnson. not what you guys are thinking, dirty effers. I'm waiting for Boris Johnson to open the gates and everybody's going to be out of their house in Ubers or in their cars. Yep. Now, the reason why I think Uber over cars is because a lot of people, throughout this year, a lot of people's leases would have come to an end. And a lot of men would have probably sold their cars because no one's going anywhere. Do you understand? So for the first couple of months of us being free, I believe that people will be using public transport. And obviously people that are used to cars are going to have to jump in Ubers because no one's going to be on this bus situation.
As well as that, people are going to be going out drinking and going to... Yeah, globally, people are going to be out going drinking.
You supported it.
If clubs are out as well, clubs are open, then people are going to want to go out, but without the hassle of thinking that they need to get a designated driver.
Yeah.
So they're going to jump in a cab. Yeah. And the fact that Uber have been able to grow the way they have here without relying on the cab service through their deliveries, and also the logistics side of things. So like the food deliveries and just deliveries in general.
Yeah.
It just
you
shows
have to rate it somehow.
Yeah, when they bring in the other half, which is the cab service.
It's gonna blow.
Yeah.
It's gonna do double the numbers that they're currently doing.
Yeah.
Big ratings to Uber. Yeah. And that's where my money's going. What's the current Uber price? Let me quickly check it online.
So it's $57.33.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get up on the screen so our friends at home can see it. I don't know why this thing only works with Bing. It's so annoying, bruv. Alright, cool. So as you can see on your screen, Mike just said 57.54. The chart has been quite steady. Let me see. It's been quite steady for the past month. But I do think when BJ, that's how I've got his name stored in my head. Once Boris opens up the gates, that is gonna soar. I'm looking at a price target of 80, 90. Yeah, therefore double. That's what I'm saying. I think there's gonna be a double.
Yeah, I reckon between 70 to 80, definitely. Yeah. Definitely the 80 mark. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Definitely the 80 mark. For me, I would say I've got a few, but I'm gonna narrow it down to two. One of them being AMD. I feel like the semiconductor industry right now, there's a real shortage. And everyone's talking about semiconductors because of the EV market, how they're struggling to get chips in for their vehicles. The reason why they need chips is stuff like you've got your screens, the various screens in your vehicle, and they need the chips. Then you've got a lack of PS5s, consoles.
Yep, big issue.
Yeah, big issue
big
right
L,
now.
Big L.
Then you've got the whole F1 issue as well. F1 cars as well. They need that as well. Like there's so many industries that rely on chips right now. So that's why one of the reasons why the EV market as a whole is down, because there's a lack of semiconductor chips. So AMD is one where personally I would be putting more money in, simply because I know when the PS5 eventually comes, the reason why there's right now there's a shortage of PS5s is simply because there isn't enough chips. So when AMD are able to supply Sony with the chips,
PS5 will drop.
PS5, they'll drop more consoles, and AMD's share price should go up. Same with the EV markets as well. They will go up once the chips are being able to circulate around.
What's the current? I'm checking the current stock price of AMD. Yeah, let me get it on the screen so our friends at home can see.
Around the 70 mark.
Yeah. Literally. I think on the ball.
I think it will go up to around 90.
Wow, that's a
because at its peak, it was at 90 when the PS5 was out. When Tesla was doing well, it was around the 90 mark.
You're right. It was 90. It even hit 97. On January 11th. It hit 97, which is massive. Yeah. So you think it's going back? I think it's probably going to go back and past that even.
Because remember, you bought shares at the 100 mark, and then you averaged down at 90. So definitely, I think that once like the shortage is over, I think it'll go back up to around 90 marks. I think.
So this 78 is definitely a dip that people should be buying. Yeah,
definitely.
Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know the whole dollar cost averaging thing, our theory outside of that or next to that is just buying the dips. Look for where you think this stock is really underpriced. There's a dip, and just buy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. It's like it's just business, isn't it?
Yeah.
You buy something cheap, you sell it high.
Yeah.
It's that simple. So I think, well, Mike and I both think that 78 is definitely undervalued. So definitely, if you've got some money sitting aside in your capital, what do you call that thing? On eToro, they've got a section.
Just portfolio.
Yeah, okay. If you've got some money sitting around in your portfolio, definitely look at buying AMD. I'm probably gonna buy some more at 78 and average down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it gets back up to 80, 90, I'll sell what I've got at the high price. And then just keep my low prices. Keep those profits going.
So should I throw in the other two gems?
Yeah, throw in the other two gems.
Okay.
They need it.
My second gem will be Pinterest.
Okay.
I think I mentioned this probably every week.
Yeah. Now Pinterest is your bay.
Yeah.
Outside of your bay.
With Pinterest, I believe that once lockdown is over, people are going to be looking for ideas. And also, what I was reading is that they're bringing in some sort of virtual reality sort of thing where you can try things in your house.
Okay.
From the comfort of your house and see how things will look. So whether that...
What do you mean? Like the VR thing?
Yeah, so whether that's makeup, whether that's furniture, whether that's clothes, they're going to allow you to see how that will look on you or within your environment. So that's something they're introducing, and that's a big thing. As well as that, they're trying to introduce... Right now, I believe it's a picture sharing website. Yeah. They're trying to introduce a section which is dedicated to videos. And with videos, sometimes it tells a better picture of
what's going on. Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like the reason they're doing that is because they've seen the success of things like TikTok, where you've got short form videos, but explain a lot in 60 seconds. And Pinterest, which has consistently done well throughout 2020 and 2021, if they add that additional feature, I think during the summer, people are really going to utilize those features because people love to see a video. Love it. We go on Instagram, we go on all these outlets.
It's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third point about that is Apple as well are trying to copy whatever Pinterest is doing simply because they are seeing that people are going on Pinterest for ideas. So Apple, I always say they're the masters of copying, and they copy everything. They don't like the fact that Pinterest are in that world are ahead of the game. So Apple are trying to create their own thing so that they can get people.
So how do you think Apple's going to deliver this? Do you think they're going to deliver it as an app that's already there, or they're going to make a whole new app, which is like social media app?
So what I was reading is that they're going to incorporate into what you have already. So on your phones, you literally just swipe, is it right or left, and you're able to search for any app on your phone. So within that sort of feed on your phone, they're going to try and incorporate something where you'll be able to go on it and then get ideas. So it's not like you're going out your way to download an additional app.
It's just there already.
It's there already.
They're going to smash it.
Who knows? Because a lot of the times, when you speak to a lot of people, even that search feed, people don't use.
What in the actual iPhone when you swipe down?
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm looking for a certain app, I might just swipe down and just type in the first 3 letters of the app, and then it will come up.
But in terms of everything that's below that,
nah. I don't even strain my eyes.
How's Apple gonna pull this off as well? They've tried to bring in a lot of things recently, and people don't care about it. They tried to bring Apple Fitness. People don't care about the Apple TV. They tried to make it better because they saw Disney coming. Nobody cares about that. They're trying their hands at so many things and haven't mastered anything.
No one gives a heck.
Nobody cares at all. They haven't mastered anything. So
they should just stick to iPhone.
But all these things they're doing is to make sure that people stay on the iPhone. But people love a new feature.
But they don't have to do that all of that. They don't have to do all of that.
That's their USP. That's their USP. Yeah.
People are gonna buy iPhone regardless. They should just focus on the user experience of the iPhone.
But then there's gonna be a point when people are gonna say, "What else can this
company do?"
What other thing can I gain from this? Because remember, every year they purposely slow down your phone so you can get the latest phone. So they have to create something so it makes you feel like you're getting additional value for money.
That's true.
So that's why they do all of these things.
Yeah, but software isn't. I don't know. I feel like Apple more stands out with their hardware, like with their MacBooks. Or
all it
with
takes
their phones.
is for us, even to even get a MacBook. I'll come to that in a minute.
Yeah.
With the phone's features, all of these things that me and you probably don't care about. As long as they're able to present it in a way for their keynotes, people buy into it.
Yeah. They'll just gas it up. Marketing wise, they just gas it up. Yeah. So going back to the whole point of Pinterest, that's even why we even went into this whole thing. Do you think that Apple can at some point? Nah. Okay, fair enough.
That's not Apple's specialty. Apple is not social media.
Yeah.
It's not for social media.
It's not for social media.
For you to come and say now you're trying to compete with someone who's been established in the game, in the social media game, is a myth.
It's true. It's a myth.
It's
true. It's not a myth. Because people have done it. Like, look at Clubhouse.
People have done it.
Clubhouse, they come out of nowhere and they almost took out Twitter.
But people know you for something. So now you are branching out. It's just...
It's a bit sticky.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see
it.
No. No, I feel that. I definitely get that.
And, if I was Apple, Apple can't be trusted. And I say that one final thing I'm going to say about... I know I've slandered them a lot, but one final thing I'm going to say, if Apple was serious, as a company, they would have acquired. This is off topic, but they would have acquired Versus. So I was reading yesterday Versus, where artists compete against each other.
Yeah. So wait, is that owned by someone? I thought it was just an Instagram thing.
No, it's owned by Timbaland and Swiss Beats.
No way.
Yeah. So
go on.
So they sold it yesterday to Triller, which is obviously TikTok's rival.
Yeah.
Apple had a partnership with Versus, and they've let Triller come in and buy this thing. If they can't do something as simple as that, like identify
what's going to make sense.
They already had it, and they let it slip.
That's ridiculous.
So if they can't pull off deals like that, how can they...
So is it fully sold?
Fully sold. No. Swiss Beats and Timbaland, they probably own a little bit. They own a bit of it, and they're on the boards now of Triller. Directors.
Okay, so they sold it and then jumped on the board. Yeah, smart. I can't swear on the live, but they're smart.
My whole point is that if Apple can't, like, it just proves my point, that with startups and all of these things, Apple can't pull these things off.
No, Apple can't.
They can't. So how are they going to compete with Pinterest?
You know what? It's not that they can't pull it off. It's more of a ego thing. Do you know what I mean? Apple, their whole strategy is we do everything ourselves.
Yeah.
We make the hardware and the software. Do you know what I'm saying? And here and there they might acquire something that they can bring in, like when they bought Beats, for example. And they continue to buy these small companies once in a while. But they're not...
that thing only really went off because they integrated with the Mac.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
They only integrate because before that, Beats had a deal with HTC, I think it was. And where you get the free headphones every time you buy the HTC phone and stuff like that. Bro, like Apple are just a shag of. Whoa! I love the fact that their portfolio is diversified. They don't just rely on the sale of phones and stuff like that. But in terms of them starting something from scratch, or not even starting something from scratch, correction. In terms of them jumping onto what somebody else is doing, simply to get them out of the market, they're a failure at that. Like,
don't I?
Yeah. They can't come and take pictures, sir. I don't think so. Just like that.
Okay. So I guess it's the same thing they tried with Peloton and they flopped.
Yeah, and the same thing they tried to do by partnering with allegedly. Allegedly, I don't want to say the company, but allegedly, they want to partner with a firm to bring out EV car.
He said Hyundai.
I didn't want to say them because that's is allegedly.
Listen. Hyundai already dropped I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They dropped their thing anyway. So
but they know that if they partner with Apple, obviously Hyundai, they ruined the deal by letting people know. Apple don't like to let people know what they're going to do in advance, innit? But if you partner with Apple, it's going to catch the attention of everyone.
It's true. Yeah. To be true, I personally don't believe that they even had any deal or partnership in place. They just
it probably talks. That's what I think.
Some sort of talks.
It's talks, and they got excited.
No, it's not even that. They done it as marketing because they were gonna drop their car anyway.
You think so? I think
a week later they dropped their car.
I think it was really early stages. Yeah, there's a possibility
they got ahead of themselves.
Yeah, I think they got ahead of themselves. Apple said that because I definitely think Apple are looking to partner with someone, and I feel like they're what they probably done. They were in talks, and then they probably said, "Okay, cool. Let's announce it at the time that we're gonna release something anyway."
That makes sense.
Because it wouldn't have been for this car. It would have been for the next car that they produce.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. So we don't believe Pinterest is gonna get taken up by Apple. Sorry, we went in a big circle. Yeah. And we'll come back to Pinterest.
Yeah, not by Apple. Not by Apple. Nah. Probably
by somebody else.
Somebody else, but not Apple.
Instagram?
Possibly.
Yeah, boy.
But do you go on Instagram for ideas?
I don't. No, I mean once in a. Listen, when I'm on the field, as in we've done a whole episode on this, yeah. As a photographer, gone. Yeah, when you finish.
On the search bit of Instagram now, it gives you keywords that you can type in. So it might say weddings, it might say football, it might say all of these things. So they're trying to, in a way, compete with Pinterest, but I don't think that is being used as much as Pinterest is being used for ideas. So it's something they integrated towards the middle of last year. So Instagram are trying to do that again. Mark Zuckerberg, he's someone as well who steals ideas.
Yeah, big idea thieves. Yeah. Well, I was literally about to say something. I completely forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So Pinterest. Yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna say with Pinterest, I can attest to the fact that I use it for that specific purpose, which is getting ideas. Because when I'm, for example, doing pre-wedding shoots as a photographer, I'm doing pre-wedding shoots. I'm in front of the bride and groom, but secretly I'm looking on Pinterest, looking for poses, innit? I swear to you. I'm like scrolling, I'm like, okay, now put your hand on her chin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like.
Whereas I
wouldn't go on Instagram for that.
Instagram, there's no guarantee that you'll see that
you'll
sort
see
of content. Yeah.
And I think it's even better with Pinterest because you get the suggested.
Yes.
If you click on one thing, it shows you
others.
So yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pinterest is going to be strong. They're in their own little lane.
They're
doing
own
their
lane.
thing.
Yeah.
So they're not going down anytime soon.
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Pinterest is good.
Yeah, so I said AMD, I said Pinterest, you said Uber.
Yeah.
And give them one more.
Oh, off the top of my head. I can't off the top of my head.
Okay.
Because I'll just give away the video we're about to drop.
Yeah.
If we've already dropped it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to give that one away.
Yeah.
But we've given you 3 hot stocks.
Yeah.
Put your money there, you're going to be smiling. And we've even explained why you're going to be smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest, with this whole thing, it's common sense. Do you know what I mean? Just look at the environment. Look at the world around you. What's happening in the world? How are things changing?
Example, the economy is going to open. People are training there. I always say it, there's 2 types of people. People who are getting fit for summer and people who are training their liver for the summer. People who are ready to drink. So look at beer stocks. Beer is cheap.
I wasn't going to give that away, but
throw in the gems. You're still going to watch the episode. Still watch other episodes that we're about to drop. But still, that's an example of something that you can look into. And if you're not interested in that sort of thing, look at what other things. So like we mentioned with transport, we mentioned possibly something like LVMH.
Yeah.
That's a company who have alcohol in their portfolio.
They got it on deck.
They got fashion in their portfolio. They've got beauty
in their portfolio.
In their portfolio. So they got all of these things in their portfolio, which is a safe haven. If you don't want to just invest in, let's say, just an alcohol brand, you can invest in a brand like LVMH. You've got all these designers, all these alcohols. They bought Ace of Spades recently. They got Moe. They got all of these things.
Yeah, they got the big boys. Yeah,
the big boys. It's a safe haven. They got Fenty Beauty.
Damn.
Come on.
Oh, all the girls are going to be wearing makeup to go out. Bro. Everyone's going to be buying Fenty.
It
makes sense though.
Fendi. Christian Dior. They got Bulgari.
They're going to buy drip. All that money there they would have spent on drip throughout 2020, they're going to spend it all in one go.
Exactly. They got so much on their portfolio. So as well as the alcohol, they got the fashion, they got the beauty, they got loads of other things as well. They got perfume, etc., etc. So it's a safe haven.
Therefore.
So yeah.
definitely put your money in
LVMH. Yeah, we got stocks in it. LVMH.
LVMH is Louis Vuitton, Moet, Hennessy. That's the name of the company.
The fact that Jay-Z has seen that they're a big brand and he wanted to partner with them with his Ace of Spades. Just tell you something. Yeah.
From when Jay-Z is approaching, it's already. Do you know what I mean? It's already getting there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll give the last one then. Yeah. Similar to exactly what Michael said.
I know what he's about to say. It doesn't
Diageo.
Diageo.
What were you going to say?
I thought you were going to say Square. But
nah. Square's good as well.
Square's more long term.
But literally, Diageo is the same sort of bucket as what Michael's just said with LVMH. Diageo own brands like Ciroc,
Guinness,
Bailey's. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? These are drinks like.
I didn't even know that until the other day. You know,
because we saw it together on Google, and they even run the corner in the end. In the ends, we're gonna stand outside there and make a video one of these days. So I think Diageo is gonna bang because Ciroc is one of those drinks that people just buy in clubs. Black people buy it. I'm sure white people buy it, even though I'm not in the white clubs. Yeah. You know what I mean? I believe everybody drinks Ciroc because of all these flavors that they drop. The brand is very strong, and they're owned by Diageo. So if the bars and the clubs open up and people want to go and pop bottles, a lot of them are going to be Moet and Ciroc bottles. Do you know what I'm saying? Ciroc sales are going to go up, guaranteed. So invest in Diageo and enjoy the wave of Ciroc bottles going up. I'm telling you, I'm going to do it today. I'll do it live. I'll buy the stock live so everybody can see me buying the stock. And by, when should I give myself a day? September. Yeah. By September, I will show you the growth. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Live. Live on the YouTube. Live on the YouTube. You're going to see it. Yeah, man. So those are what we give, like 5. Yeah, literally like 5. If you're saying that we don't give value, then you're lying to yourself. Yeah. Hello, Andrea. Wow, I haven't even been checking the comments. Hello, Mishak. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Ian Tete. Master Kevin. Thank you. Yeah, man. So you guys, we're ready for the phone in. Go on.
Do you want one more thing I wanted to talk about?
Go on, hit us up.
Is the market right now. So the market is really red. It's bleeding. Some people will say the market's on their period.
Is it bleeding? I almost fell out the camera. Alright, cool.
So when you look at as a whole, when you look at certain stocks, you'll see that it's not at the same price that it was a few months ago, and there's a reason for this. Part of the reason is because the political factors involved. Yeah. Right now, Joe Biden's coming, and he's not put his foot down in this whole economy, in this whole world. Like he's not coming and implemented something like a policy.
Okay, I get what you mean. Nothing. He's not come and signed anything big. Yeah. He's not come and made any massive change. Yeah. Then again, he's dropped the stimulus pack, the 3 trillion or whatever it is.
1.9 trillion. 1.9 trillion. But even that, people have realized that in order for us, well, I'm saying us like I live in America.
Yeah, we're not there. We're not enjoying that stimulus pack.
It still affects our stocks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
People have realized that in order to gain, like you said, someone must lose. Yeah. And the people who are losing are the same people who are going to gain simply because...
Wait, that went over my head. Please, break it down.
I'll break it down.
Yeah, break it down. Go back.
In order for you to gain free money, essentially, there must be an opposite to it, which means money is going to be taken out... From somewhere.
Of course.
But way more money.
How do you mean?
All right, so people are saying that interest rates are going to go up, meaning inflation is also going to go up. And that's how they are going to get the money back that they're putting out there, because you can't put 1.9 trillion as a relief bill and
the money just come out thin air.
And it's just coming out of thin air.
Yeah, it needs to come out somewhere.
It needs to come out back. It needs to come out somewhere. Definitely. And they're talking about bonds at the moment, to try and get... So a bond is basically a way of you borrowing money to the government, and you get your money back at a low interest rate. They're saying bonds, trying to get people to buy bonds so that they can borrow even more money. But then, like, people people are not going to buy bonds here with a return of 1 point something percent when you know that the stock market here, you can put your money in the stock market and get potentially 5% in one day. Okay, why are you going to borrow money to the government in return? So my point is,
government as well.
Yeah,
I get your point.
My whole point about this whole stimulus check thing and the market crashing,
Go on.
Yeah, my whole point about this whole stimulus check and the market crashing and stuff like that is that they're printing out money, they're giving people free money, but in the short term, that's going to boost stocks because obviously giving people money, it's gonna boost the economy. So people are actually gonna buy the physical goods or use the physical.
People are gonna go splash fees, like splash money,
and then the other half of people are actually going to dive into the stocks and put money into it.
Okay, so that's good for me and you.
That's good for me and you.
Yeah, in the short and you guys term. Watching as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
But in the long term, when there's the inevitable inflation.
Yep. Inflation and increased interest rates.
And when people realize that their pockets are short, they're going to be pulling their money out of these stocks, not spending in the economy. And that's going to mess everything up.
Therefore.
1.9 trillion, it's a lot of money.
Therefore.
A lot of money they're putting out there. It's too much.
No, it's way too much.
They were even talking about, I think this is not part of the bill yet, but initially they were talking about increasing the wage bill to $15 per hour. On top of this 1.9 trillion, I'm not saying people don't need the help, but like
people do need the help.
People need the help.
The money needs to come from somewhere.
It needs to come from somewhere.
Yeah. No, I agree. And they're gonna have to find that somewhere.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a sticky one.
So they're trying to deny the fact that they're gonna increase interest rates and there'll be inflation, but it's inevitable.
No, but I think that's common sense.
Yeah.
People should already know that.
Yeah.
People should already know that. There's consequences to this splashing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Boy. I don't know.
Sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent.
No, but you're passionate about the situation. For me, the main thing I'm taking away from what you're saying is the fact that in the short term, people are going to put money into the stock market.
Yep.
I'm that wolf. I'm ready. I'm ready to collect whatever money they bring. Do you know what I'm saying? So right now, the whole market is red.
Yeah.
All the stocks are going down. Everything's cheap.
Yep.
So this is the time, as a wolf, to start the Wolf of London. Not Wall Street. This is the Wolf of the Ends. This is the time to start buying stock. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've got £500 hidden somewhere, a bag hidden somewhere, look at the stocks that are really red.
60, 70 pounds.
60, 70 pounds, something. If you want to, if you really want to look into invest,
like anything,
this is the time. Yeah. This is the time to start.
Like we're saying, AMD, it's 70 right now. We think
we know it's going to go to 90.
Yeah, it goes to 90. Even though it's £20, it's still, or $20, it's still more than you'll get if it's chilling in your bank account.
Therefore,
between now and let's say September, guaranteed your bank will probably give you 2p. If that, you'll have to wait till the end of the year anyway. But
you know when people tell me about the ISAs, and they're gassed about the ISAs. I just think, right, your ISA's giving you £10 the whole year. But I definitely think, going back to the whole point of right now, the market is red. Like when I say the market is red, I mean for some reason that we're not going to elaborate right now. For certain reasons, stocks are falling in price. Now, as an investor, you need to be thinking of it from a business perspective. I want to buy something cheap and sell it expensive. Yeah. So right now is your opportunity. It's going red. It's going down. Buy now and wait for the recovery. Buy in the dip, enjoy the recovery.
See the red as a big sell.
See it as a big sell.
Yeah, see it as a big sell. Your favorite brands are on sale right now.
Bro, listen, I never deeped it like that.
Favorite brands are on sale, and it doesn't like. I hate the whole fact that people say buy what you use, because what you use is not necessarily a good company. It's just a good product they have.
No,
so buy things with good fundamentals behind it. It's good CEO, good growth strategy, good. It's a good service, because at the end of the day, it's more than a stock. It's a company. It's a product. So like have a look, because there's some gems out there at the moment that are dropping in share price.
It doesn't take too long for you to just go on Wikipedia and just see what information you can find out about one company.
Let us know in the comments as well if you want the due diligence template as well.
Yes, that's coming. That's coming. We're gonna do a whole due diligence template to help you guys. To help you guys find the right stocks to invest in, to help you assess. That's the key word. Assess the businesses to buy. Do you know what I mean? Is there anything right now that you want to add, or?
Nah, ready to go to the next segment.
Yeah. Okay. To be honest, we've taken up most of the time in that segment. So this segment would have reserved for general chat and people to call in. So if you feel like you want to give one or two opinions, you can feel free. The phone lines are open. All you have to do is DM us on our socials, Instagram or Twitter, and we'll give you a call back. If not, it's fine as well. We'll just move on to the next topic. So, if you just bear with us, we are getting up the next.
So issue. I'll bring up something at the moment. Yeah. So I've seen a lot of talk about Tesla stocks are falling at the moment, and again, people don't understand why it's falling. Obviously, I spoke about one aspect of it earlier in terms of the semiconductors. The whole EV market needs chips.
Yeah.
You can't go into a Tesla car, especially the first thing you spot in a Tesla car, you're going to see a big monitor there. If it's not got a chip, how is it going to run? So there's a shortage of that. That's part of the reason. The second reason, I believe, is that Elon is focusing on SpaceX. His focus is not on Tesla like that, because he knows he can't do nothing in the short term like that.
No, it's true.
The third thing is the fact that with the EV market, if you look here, right now, I think the future is bright for it, especially the market cap for the whole industry has gone up.
Yeah.
I think yesterday it went up. I can't remember the exact number, but it went up. So,
I mean, I'm not surprised, because obviously, if you look around right now, if you even watch TV and you see the adverts, all these normal car companies are dropping their cars.
That's another reason why Tesla in the short term was dropping, simply because a lot of competition have entered the market. You got Xpeng, you got
not even them. Let me tell you something. I saw a Corsa, an EV Corsa. They think I'm chatting. Let me find the new 2021 Corsa, bro. From when there's a Corsa, Vauxhall Corsa electric, and let me see the price, and it's so cheap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? This is the same price as certain people's bicycles.
Yeah.
Certain Obroni people's bicycles. Do you know what I'm saying? £279 a month, and you can be driving an e-Corsa, and with these e-Corsas, you don't pay no congestion charge. You don't pay any. I think the road tax is like minimal, like some ridiculous amount, like £10 a year or something.
I think it's gonna be like that with a lot of EV cars, for the road tax.
Yeah. So my whole point in even talking about the Corsa in general is the fact that competition's coming. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? From all angles. From the wastemen.
Oh, we say it. Like Ford invested, what is it, 1.1 billion?
1 billion.
Yeah, 1 billion into numbers. EV. They said that's their sole focus.
Do you know what I mean? So bringing that back to Tesla.
Yeah.
The fact that there's going to be so much competition in the short term, is going to somehow have an impact on the stock price.
And that, we've seen it because it was at 800, around 800 at its peak, and people were thinking it's going to get to $1,000.
Yeah.
And now
it's dropped to 600.
It's 600. So it's an opportunity to get into it.
To get into it. And I don't think it's going to just keep going down.
Nah.
I personally believe that they have a USP. They have certain things that these companies don't have.
Yeah, I think it peaked here so early at around 800, simply because at the time they were the only ones really doing something in the market.
Yeah, no one else had dropped their stuff.
No one else had.
No one else
anything.
was talking about it. No one else had done anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I personally believe that their USP, which is self-driving, number one, and they got some new battery coming out.
Yeah,
which should make the car go in excess of 500 miles per charge. Those two things alone are gonna make them kill the market. Like if you notice something, when you look at all these other car companies, they got the electric car there, but they don't really advertise the range, so how far the car can go on a single charge. This car probably is like 100 miles or 150 miles on a single charge. Compare that to 500 miles. That's the difference between going from here to Leicester and going from here to Scotland. That's a big difference. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a massive difference. So I personally think when it's all said and done, when the volatility is finished, Tesla's still gonna come up on top. Simply because of their little USPs. Do you understand?
And they're in the market. They were the first ones.
They were the first ones. The first serious ones as well.
First serious ones, I should say.
Yeah. So gone.
And also as well, I think correct me if I'm wrong, they're building a factory in China or something like that.
China's already done. So now the main factory they're trying to finish is Germany.
No, the Germany one they're trying to finish, but also they're doing something in China.
Now they finished the China one. The China one's ready to go.
Let me get it up.
Yeah. So they're now selling cars out of the Chinese factory. What you're probably referring to is they're trying to create a new, very, very cheap car for China. That's what I've found recently. They're trying to create a very affordable car. Let me see if I can find it on the news. Tesla, China, cheap car. Bro, let me see, get it up on the news so you guys can see it. Oh, you guys can see it already. 1 second. We've literally got 1 minute left of the stream, you know. Yeah, apparently Tesla's trying to create a $25,000 car.
Okay.
Which might end up even costing you $19,000. What? That's nuts. Like, that's going to be like £180 a year if you lease it.
Tesla in China. Sorry, it's not about the factory.
Oh, go on, sorry.
Tesla sales of their vehicles in China have gone up. And, you know, the Chinese market, it's a big EV market. And, like, naturally,
it's massive.
You would go, if you're a Chinese person, you would naturally go for a Chinese brand.
Expect
Neo on that. And the fact that Tesla has come in and their sales have gone up recently,
it's big ratings.
That's part of the reason why the market cap for the EV has gone up. Because Tesla has been able to
this
come
is off topic, yeah, but you know why EV is so big in China? Because of their pollution is peak, fam. Peak, bro. It's peak. It's I heard like. Anyway, I'll show you. It's called smog. Hey, China pollution. Yeah, let me show you guys quickly. Let me just show you guys what the city looks like. Now, do you know what it is? It's not even their fault. It's the fact that they produce so much.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is nuts.
That's the main thing.
Jesus is Lord. They produce so much that, you know, the byproduct of production is pollution. Do you understand? And they've got it in abundance. So right now, I'm sure like the government is probably like subsidizing them for them to go and buy EV cars. This is ridiculous. Jesus is Lord. All right, cool. We're gonna come off this. This is depressing me. All right, we're gonna come off this. Yeah. So take it as an advantage. Take advantage of the situation. Tesla stock is cheap right now. It's definitely going to recover. As I said, buy in the dips, enjoy the recovery. Buy in the dips, enjoy the recovery. And Tesla's definitely in a dip. Take advantage of it. If you've got any excess money somewhere, buy some Tesla stock. And let me look at that camera. Buy some Tesla stock and enjoy yourself in a couple of months. It's gonna recover 100%. Yeah. Okay, you can take it back to the two of us, please. Thank you very much. Yeah. So that's it. What do you think? Anything else to add? It's 9 o'clock now, and I guess we've probably got to end the live soon.
Yeah.
Any final
words? I'll just say again, reiterate the fact that right now is a big sell. Like, make sure you capitalize on it because this opportunity might not come again. I feel like in 2022, that's when a lot of companies are gonna establish themselves in the stock market. So. Yeah, it might not dip to this price again.
I'm going to join you on that point. I never really thought of it as a big sell, and I think that's such an amazing analogy or way to put it. Definitely a big sell. If you're wise, you'll take advantage. I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to buy some stock tonight, and I hope you also do the same. Also, I hope you've been taking notes and been writing down the names of the companies that we've put down. We've done videos on most of these companies, so also look through our channel and see if you can find the videos relating to the companies we just spoke about, and make sure you subscribe.
That's the most important thing. Make sure you click the notification bell as well, so you're notified whenever we drop an episode. That's
it. Our main thing is we just want to keep giving value because we want financial literacy in our community. We want our people to grow. You know what I'm saying? We want our people to make money. We want to all enjoy the winnings together. For too long we've been behind that.
Way behind.
So we definitely need to gain some ground, and we'll do the research for you. All you do is just listen and take and win. That's it, man. Next episode, look out for it. We'll see you soon. How do I end the video? I'm joking.
Audio.